touch that camera and you're gonna end up on the floor. You understand me? Assault me again and find out what happens. That's the last time I'll let it happen.
He asked you not to photographer him, though.
That is.
You're the one who's choosing to be here. This is my job. If you turn it sideways, you'll get landscape, and you'll actually get a better shot. Oh, I don't need landscape. You know?
Imagine walking into a government building, minding your own business, only to be met with hostility and even physical aggression, all because you're holding a camera. In this heated confrontation at a USPS facility, a journalist exercising his First Amendment rights finds himself in a battle not only with misinformed employees but also with the presence of law enforcement. Tensions rise as demands for ID are made, false claims of privacy are thrown around, and the line between lawful authority and abuse of power is tested. But will the law stand on the side of the Constitution, or will intimidation win the day?
Yeah, and you need to fill out your customs form.
Okay.
I don't know who you think you are, man. You do that again, and it's not going to turn out well for you.
Go ahead and your address.
He asked you not
key
to
address,
photograph him, and that's his right also.
It's his right to ask me that. I agree.
And you can stop photographing me also, please.
I'm not going to stop photographing you.
Well, then let's step on outside.
I'm not stepping outside.
Come on outside.
I'm not going outside.
All right. Do you have any business in here then?
I absolutely have business.
Are you purchasing something?
I will be.
Okay.
How much value would you put on it?
It's about $30.
Okay.
Look, if you have a concern, you want to call the Postal Inspection Service.
No, I don't. I'm just standing here.
What's that?
I'm just standing here.
Okay. You might want to have a conversation with some of your customers here about assault.
And he asked you not to photograph.
And he doesn't have a right to assault a customer. That's a federal crime on federal property. It's exclusive federal property. You should know this. Are you the postmaster?
I'm not the postmaster.
Are you a supervisor or a manager?
I am.
Yeah, you should know that.
I do know that.
Okay, then you know what? You might want to have a conversation with him.
He started the conversation by asking you not to photograph him.
And while it's his right to use his First Amendment to talk to me, it is not his First Amendment liberty to assault me.
I understand.
You do understand that it's not his right to assault me.
And I asked you to leave the premises.
And it's not your liberty.
I just
to do
said
so.
that. I can't force you to.
Exactly.
I can ask you to stop photographing though, or recording.
You can ask. You can't force that.
And you're not going to take any more photos in the back either.
Absolutely, I am.
No, you're not.
Absolutely, I am.
Okay.
That's part of what I'm here for today. I have.
Do you have an ID?
No. Why would I show you ID?
I don't know. Because I asked. Part of my constitutional rights also.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can ask for things. It's that one on the left, Don. Right there.
Yes, I understand.
Hi.
Hey.
So, hey, I'm Corporal McCarty with the Bainbridge Island PD. So just to let you know, you're being video and audio recorded.
Is this consensual or detention?
What's going on? No, you're not. You're not detained right now.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. It's consensual. That's cool.
Yeah. So what's
I'm just working on something.
On a what?
A what?
Just working on something.
Working on something?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So have they asked you to stop recording then?
Unlawfully, he's asking you to stop recording.
What do you mean unlawfully?
He doesn't possess that authority.
He doesn't?
He lacks it.
Okay.
That poster 7 right there is an excerpt of one of the codes of federal regulation. It's 39232.1, subsection H. Allows for photoing, videoing in lobbies, corridors, entranceways, that kind of stuff.
It allows it? Is that what you said?
It allows it.
It allows it? I didn't read it. Does it allow it, sir?
Out here.
Out here?
But he's recording back here.
Oh,
Whoa. Hold on there, killer. Hold on a moment. I never went back there. There's a federal ruling from 1948. It's McDonald v. U.S. The eyes can't be trespassed. So if I'm viewing, for example, just to kind of give a little bit better of an example, if I'm viewing someone's private property from the street and they have a no trespass sign on their property, but I'm on a sidewalk, I can't say you're trespassing on my property by recording. So Don, come on, let's get with the program, buddy. Okay? I absolutely can record and video from a public space back there. I'm working on something that has to do with activities back there. That's why I'm here. That's what the press does, Don.
Right, and I understand that.
I don't think you do, Don.
But at the same time, and they asked you also what you're working on, and you're
I don't need to explain myself.
Sure.
I just asked what you were doing.
No, I get that, Corporal. But what I'm saying, Don, is you're not Xi Jinping. You're not running some dictatorial program here where you get to tell the press what to do. Okay, you need to stay in your lane.
And I haven't talked to the press at all yet, though.
I don't need to identify to you to quell any concerns you have.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't need to say I am press to then have you go, oh, I've checked the box. Stay in your lane, Don.
I am in my lane.
You're not in your lane. You called the police. You've called people with firearms and other weapons to try to intimidate me and or potentially get me off my property.
Okay.
I'm not leaving my property.
Sure.
So what you should probably do is go back to work, stop harassing me, and when customers of yours assault a member of the press and a member of the public, you might want to call the Postal Inspection Service, since these two don't have any authority here because there's no jurisdiction for them to begin with, and get the postal inspector from Seattle to come over. You know that's what you're supposed to do. You know that is what you're supposed to do. So why are you calling these two?
They're my first line of security.
There is no jurisdiction for them here. They completely lack it. I did a public records request with Bainbridge. Guess what they don't have? An interlocal agreement to provide law enforcement services on an exclusive jurisdiction federal property. Uh-oh, that's in 40 U.S.C. 1315 D3, Don. So maybe call legal counsel, maybe call your district manager, maybe call the Postal Inspection Service before you call two people that can't do a thing about it. Not unless they witness a felony in progress in their presence. That's it. That's the only thing they can do. Okay?
Sure.
So just stop harassing me, man. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to do my job, and you're calling people with guns.
I haven't harassed you yet. I've allowed you to continue your work.
Calling people with firearms and other weapons to try to get me off the property or intimidate me is not that. Absolute minimum. It's extraordinarily rude. So what's going on, Corporal?
So what's going on is he's going to contact the postal inspector.
Great. That's perfect.
We're going to leave.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's that, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. You got a card?
Yeah, I sure do.
Thanks.
What's up, my friend?
Hey, how you doing, sir? I'm
Sorry, I just got here. So
I'm Steve.
Hey, Steve. Bill.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Bill.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, I was just stopping by really quick and just wanted to say thanks for the professionalism of your officers.
Hey, no problems.
They did exactly everything right. I mean, they respected my liberty as a member of the press to get my work done. And
Absolutely.
What happened between me and the postmaster, the supervisor, I can take up with the USPS. But
Cool.
I just appreciate that you guys were like, hey, this ain't anything that we can be involved in, so we're out of here, and that's great. I mean, you don't always get great responses.
Well, I'm glad it went well for everybody, man.
No, it was great.
Say, we're just trying to do things and make sure everybody's taken care of and respect the laws and go that way, man.
That's absolutely. And I just I get a lot of times where as a member of the press, I'll go there and the law enforcement will effectively try to do feelings enforcement.
Yeah.
These people are uncomfortable, so we're going to remove you or we're going to intimidate you to get out of here. And you guys respected my liberties just as much as theirs, and I really appreciate that.
Hey, no problems. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks to you.
Take care. Have a good day.
Man. See ya.
And I'll email. Oh, do you got a card I could get?
Absolutely.
I'll email your police department.
I just got out of EVOC, so I was teaching emergency vehicle operations. I was there till 3 o'clock this morning, so I came in a little late today.
Wow.
So
that's a long time. Good to see a lefty, another lefty, by the way. That's good.
I'm righty. That's
that's your taser.
I do have lefties here, though. I've got a couple. The other guy, Jeff, he's a lefty here.
Well, you know what they say about lefties? They're ambidextrous. And I am, in fact, ambidextrous.
Yeah, he does pretty well. He's pretty ambidextrous.
Oh, nice. All right. Hey, you take care, Bill.
Right,
have a good day.
See you then.
This encounter serves as a stark reminder that knowing your rights isn't just an advantage, it's a necessity. Public spaces and government buildings belong to the people, and the First Amendment protects the right to record in these spaces. The demand for ID without reasonable suspicion is a common intimidation tactic, but standing firm on your rights can turn the tables. Most importantly, this video highlights that not all law enforcement officers act unlawfully. Some recognize the law and uphold it. However, it's up to us, as informed citizens, to ensure that constitutional rights are always respected. So remember, always record, always stand firm, and never let ignorance override your freedom. In today's video, we see yet another desperate police officer trying every trick in the book to get an ID, but he fails miserably. This is what happens when tyrants meet people who know their rights. Stay tuned to watch this officer embarrass himself in real time.
While I'm talking to you. Okay, I'm asking you to do that. and show some courtesy. You for some identification.
Can you tell me why I would be required to do so?
Yeah, because of voyeurism.
That's
You
not what
scared
I'm doing,
people
sir.
at a daycare on U Street as well.
No, I
That's
didn't,
why.
sir.
Pardon me?
No, I didn't, sir.
Yes, they did. They called us.
I was standing around with my camera on the sidewalk, sir. There's nothing I can do about people's feelings.
Well, we need to identify you because you've been scaring people at the
I'm not going to give you any ID unless you can tell me a law that I've broken. I'd be happy to ID you then.
Well, because I told you right now, you're subject for threats for people at a daycare.
I've not threatened anyone,
You
sir.
threatened the staff at the daycare.
I assure you I did not threaten anyone. My entire journey today, for the last 2 hours and 20 minutes, is all on here. I don't go after kids.
Can I see what you put on there?
No, sir. Certainly not. I'm very aware of my Canadian rights. And I know that you can't ask me to turn this off, you can't take this away from me, you can't tell me not to film you.
Yeah, I'm not going to take it away from
Okay.
you. But I'm asking you to stay away from the front gate of the Public Works yard. And I'm asking you to stay away from the daycare.
I would not go anywhere near a daycare, sir, if that was my knowledge that they were there.
Matter to me what you're doing as long as you're not impeding anybody.
I will not do that. If that gate opens or if anyone comes in it towards it, I'll back away. I'm not going to stand in front of any gates.
In front of the gate, because that's where cars. If you want to stand here and film all day, I don't care.
If I may, that spot there, I would have plenty of time to get out of the way if I saw anyone coming or going. Again, pedestrians do have the right of way.
Well, on a sidewalk, but that's a driveway there. So this part here's a sidewalk.
Yep.
And the top part there's a driveway. You understand the difference?
I do
That's
see
the
that it's still a
roadway.
continued sidewalk,
This
though.
is a sidewalk.
So where do I go when I get there, then?
Well, you have to clear it right away. You can't just stand in the driveway. That's a roadway.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
so
I wouldn't be
that's why
impeding
it's-
anyone's traffic, I can assure you of that.
Okay, but you're not allowed to stand in the roadway.
Where does it say that?
It's in the Motor Vehicle Act. Pedestrians cannot occupy a roadway.
Yeah, I wouldn't be occupying a roadway, sir. That's a driveway.
A driveway is a roadway.
Still, sir, we're getting into semantics here.
No, it's
I'm not
not.
going to be
By
impeding
law
any
it is.
traffic.
By
I'm not
law
going to
it
be
is.
impeding any traffic.
That is, in fact, the highway under the Highways Act.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm pretty well versed on that.
Me
That
too.
is a
Me too.
roadway. So you know that that's not a sidewalk, correct?
Well, I do know that I'm allowed to walk on that.
You're allowed to walk across it.
Yes, and you
not
can't
stop.
tell me how fast I can go. You can't tell me I can't stop on the sidewalk, sir.
That's not a sidewalk.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop talking now.
All right, so I'll just hang around here and make sure you don't go on the roadway.
Hey, if you want to waste my money, go for it.
It's not your money.
Oh, I pay your salary, sir. I help
you
to.
don't?
Yeah, I do.
Where do you live?
It's none of your business.
Well, then how do you know you pay your salary? My salary.
Because I do. How do you know I don't?
Well, you haven't proven me anything.
You haven't proven that false. So sit
can
back
make
in
any-
there.
you can
Sit
make-
back in there and start making more money that I pay you, wasting
I'm
time.
happy wasting
You
your
guys
time right
must
here.
be bored today.
I'm not bored.
Good thing that all the crime's solved. I'm happy to know that.
It's not solved. It's not.
Oh, you should probably get to it then.
Well, but you're prohibiting me from doing that.
No,
'cause I
you're.
just spend my
I'm.
time with
I'm
you.
standing on the sidewalk with a camera, sir. Your choice to waste your time and my money is totally up to you.
I'm right now.
Doing absolutely nothing except pissing away money that I've helped pay you.
Well, you haven't established that.
Well, I don't need to establish
Well,
that.
but you've made that claim.
Yep.
So.
What's your name and badge number?
That's right here.
I can't read, sir.
I'm sorry that you can't read, but you're able to talk to me.
Are you making fun of the disabled, sir?
No, I'm not.
Could you tell me your name and badge number then?
It's on my.
As I've told you already, I'm unable to read, sir.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Oh, he is making fun of the disabled. I see.
Just off it from you.
If you're unable to tell me your name and badge number, I'd like to request a supervisor.
Going forward.
That's not how it works, sir. I'm fully aware of what your policy is.
Going
So
forward.
call your supervisor. Then you're dismissed.
You're just.
I can stand here all day. Yeah, you work for me.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
You haven't established.
Serve.
And
Servant.
Public.
Servant. Who are you protecting right now?
The public.
I don't see you protecting anybody. I see you wasting my money.
Not wasting your money. You haven't established your being.
Again, sir, that's something you're going to need to disprove. It's not the other way around.
I guess so.
That's how it works. So you keep standing there, wearing in those boots if you want. Want to step out of the way for the people to get by, sir? Wow. Victoria's finest. This one. This is a sidewalk, right?
Yeah, it is.
Wonderful. You're dismissed.
So are you.
I don't work for you.
I don't work for you.
Yeah, you do.
I know.
When did you forget that you worked for me?
I work for the Corporation City Victoria, not for you.
I pay your wage.
You know.
Yes, I do. Sorry you forgot that, officer. Maybe that's why there's so many bad cops around. Do you know any bad cops?
No, I don't.
Weird. So, your car's still running, right, officer? So he's wasting my gas, wasting my money, standing here holding a phone. Voyeurism was a good one, by the way. That's funny. That's funny.
Yes, sir.
You should look that up. You gotta go?
Oh, no.
Okay. You can go grab me a coffee if you're bored. Double?
I'm not bored.
Okay. Well, can you at least turn your car off?
No, I can't.
It's the environmental issue,
Well,
concerns like that, right?
You're wasting money.
No. You're the one who's choosing to be here. This is my job. If you turn it sideways, you'll get landscape, and you'll actually get a better shot.
Oh, I don't need landscape.
You know?
No. It's not good.
Here's your money well at work, ladies. Pay those taxes. So I'm just going to call you Officer Content since you won't identify yourself, okay?
You can call me anything you want.
That's fine. And where's your supervisor?
My name is on my uniform.
And as I
Which
told
you
you,
have a camera and you
Yeah.
filmed it.
and as you're aware, I've told you, and you've continued to make fun of my disability. Or inability, I should say. Did you call for backup? Why do you need backup?
I don't need that.
Well, she's dismissed as well, though. Hey, officer! She turned her car off. Why can't you turn your car off?
Once again, we see a police officer wasting taxpayer money and making a fool of himself, all because he couldn't handle someone knowing their rights. This is exactly why we must always stand up for our freedoms and never back down. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help spread awareness. Until next time, always record the police.